Once upon a time, nestled along the pristine shores of the Indian Ocean, there was a picturesque Swahili village known for its vibrant culture and traditions. The village was a tapestry of life, with traditional mud brick houses adorned with thatched roofs, and narrow streets bustling with the daily activities of its people. The scent of spices filled the air, and the rhythmic sounds of drums and laughter echoed through the alleys. In this village lived Selma, the beloved daughter of Chief Bwana. Selma was a beacon of beauty and grace, often seen wearing vibrant kanga, adorned with intricate Swahili jewelry that shimmered in the sunlight. Selma's father, Chief Bwana, was a revered leader, known for his wisdom and dedication to preserving the village's traditions. He was a tall, imposing figure, always dressed in a pristine kanzu and a traditional cap, embodying the pride of his heritage. Despite his stern demeanor, he held a deep affection for Selma. He envisioned a future where she would marry a man of status, someone who would uphold their cultural heritage and bring honor to their family. On the other side of the village lived Juma, a gentle and kind-hearted young man. Juma often spent his days by the ocean, drawing intricate patterns in the sand. His hands moved with a unique grace, creating beautiful designs that told stories only he could understand. Juma had autism, a condition that set him apart from others in the village. Many misunderstood him, seeing only his differences and not the depth of his spirit. He wore simple yet traditional clothing, blending into the background, yet his heart was full of love and creativity. One serene evening, as the sun painted the sky in hues of orange and pink, Selma strolled along the beach and noticed Juma engrossed in his drawings. Intrigued by his artistry, she approached him, her curiosity piqued. "What are you drawing?" she asked softly. Juma looked up, his eyes reflecting the colors of the sunset. "Stories," he replied simply. From that moment, a special bond began to form between them. They spent countless evenings together, sharing stories, dreams, and laughter. Selma saw beyond Juma's differences, appreciating his unique perspective on life. However, their blossoming friendship did not go unnoticed. When Chief Bwana learned of their growing closeness, his initial reaction was one of fury. "Selma," he declared one evening, his voice filled with concern and authority, "you must marry a man who upholds our traditions, not one who defies them." Selma, though respectful, stood her ground. "Father," she said with determination, "love sees no boundaries. Juma is kind, and he understands me in ways no one else does." Chief Bwana, torn between his love for his daughter and his duty to tradition, found himself at a crossroads. The villagers, too, began to whisper and gossip about Selma and Juma. In the bustling market square, where the air was thick with the scent of spices and the sounds of battering, people cast judgmental looks towards the pair. "How could Selma, the chief's daughter, choose someone like Juma?" they murmured. The pressure and scorn from the villagers weighed heavily on Selma, but her resolve remained unshaken. She believed in the purity of their love and the goodness in Juma's heart. One fateful day, as the village prepared for a celebration, a young child wandered away from the festivities and got lost in the dense foliage near the ocean. Panic spread through the village as everyone searched frantically. It was Juma who found the child, sitting calmly by the shore, tears streaming down their face. With a gentle smile, Juma took the child's hand and led them back to safety. Selma watched from a distance, her heart swelling with pride. This simple act of kindness began to shift the villagers' perception of Juma. They started to see the goodness in his heart, the same goodness Selma had always seen. Gradually, the villagers' attitudes began to change. They saw that Juma, despite his differences, was a valuable member of their community. Chief Bwana, witnessing this transformation and the unwavering love between Selma and Juma, began to reconsider his stance. One evening, under the starlit sky, he called for a gathering at his home. With the village assembled, Chief Bwana placed a hand on Juma's shoulder, a gesture of acceptance and respect. "Love transcends tradition," he declared, his voice filled with newfound wisdom, "and I see that now." The villagers cheered, celebrating not only the couple's love but the unity and acceptance it had brought to their community. Selma and Juma's wedding was a celebration like no other. The entire village came together to rejoice in their union. The air was filled with music, the rhythmic beats of drums, and the melodic tunes of traditional Swahili songs. The decorations were vibrant, with colorful fabrics and lanterns illuminating the night. Selma wore a stunning kitenge dress, and Juma, looking proud and happy, was adorned in traditional attire. They danced under the open sky, surrounded by their loved ones, celebrating not only their love